I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. But the best couple in the world is a black man and a Japanese woman.
What up, this is Solo Traveler ORD back with another video review. Because don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, hit that bell while you are here. So with this review, we're going to go over more women, more American women that is, complaining and talking shit about men traveling going to other countries. Of course, they're going to bring up the passport bros. And that's the main topic that they love to talk about, especially the fact that they're upset that men are going overseas and finding what they want, because they know that they cannot provide what a man is looking for in the States. So that's why men are going to other countries to find what they're looking for. See, all I gotta say is don't be mad. It is what it is. A lot of these women told men to leave, that they didn't want them. And unfortunately, this is where we at. And now they're upset that men decided to leave. So let's go ahead and jump to these videos. Let's see what up.
Tell y'all, I be seeing my brothers out here getting themselves some of these Thai girls, honey. Well, they all out here getting the Thai girls, but you can tell it's lopsided. And what I mean by lopsided, you can tell those girls be too pretty for the men that they be with. Black or white. I be looking like, girl, what you doing up? I be looking like y'all came all the way out here to get yourself a Thai girl, which is fine because the Thai girls are beautiful, but it just be looking so weird because some of these girls be so beautiful and the guys be like monsters. Fat Albert and Freddy Krueger mixed together, and they be having this supermodel looking Thai girl. I be like, girl, ain't that much money in the world.
Come on now.
Really?
Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. You know what? It's funny how they said that they didn't want men in the United States. Most of these men that are leaving, and then they go follow these men to other countries, inspire them, and report back to tell everybody what's going on. Doesn't make any sense. Why even do that? Why talk shit about men leaving, but then go out there and follow them and record that? That's crazy. That's some goofy stuff. And then to talk about it, and she's over there hating hard on a lot of men that she's seen that's out there. A lot of us are not big and fat. She's just saying that just because, you know, the fact that she's just hating, making up stuff. You know, I like to see the video proof evidence of that, of what she's stating. I understand that there are some men that are hefty, that have some weight on them, but not the way that she's making it seem like. Like, come on. Like every single person that's traveling is really big. Nah, you're being disingenuous with what you're saying because you're trying to push a narrative. This is what they've always been trying to do. Since for the past 4 years now, they've been jumping online complaining, making false accusations, you know. But hey, brother, keep doing what you're doing. Enjoy yourself. Keep on traveling.
Dear Asian women, you're not wrong. These men are in fact broken. It's not your fault. The very reason they have to go overseas to find a wife is because here in America, nobody wants them. They're on their third marriage. They're gonna love bomb you from the very beginning.
I want to stop right there because have y'all ever noticed it's usually the undesirable women that jump on here. The women that are over the hill, that done already hit the wall, jumping online, talking a lot of stuff about men going to other countries and saying how they're damaged and so forth. It's like, wait a minute, lady, you're damaged. You're damaged goods. That's why you're saying that stuff, because none of these men that are around your age range wants to be with you because they don't want you because of how old you became and how bitter you are. Nobody wants a bitter Betsy around them at all. But let's continue.
They're gonna sweep you off your feet and they're gonna give you their best behavior. But once they bring you here in America, they're gonna show you their true colors. And they're going to remind you every single day that they gave you the green card, that they are supporting you financially, that if it wasn't because of them, you'd still be in your third world nation. It is no coincidence that they are now disrespecting you and disrespecting your loved ones. These men are damaged goods. Here in America, they can't find a wife and they have to go overseas to find one. Why do you think these type of men have to go on the other side of the world to find themselves a wife? Because here in America, nobody wants them. And when he finally brings you here to America, we're all shocked that he found someone to marry. If these type of men would be high valuable single men here in America, they would not have to go overseas to find a wife. His interpretation is that you became Americanized. Our interpretation, you finally open your eyes.
Did she not say that they're on their second or third marriage, but nobody wants them? That makes no sense. Lady, you don't even know what you're talking about. That shows you how much, just disdain that she has for men leaving. Yo, shouts out to Los for this one.
Passport bros are a fucking joke. Like, if you have to go to a whole nother country overseas just to find love, just to be respected and valued as a man, you are pathetic.
Their idea of it is they're women here, so why do you have to go over there? Whereas it's not like a have to, it's actually a get to be able to travel is a privilege. You actually have to have the means to do so.
Apparently men have standards and don't want to deal with women that have attitudes. Hell will freeze over before I ever give respect to a man that don't fucking deserve it. And it's so easy for men to label women as attitude havers so they don't have to deal with them. But in all actuality, they don't be having an attitude. That man is just too weak and too weak-minded to deal with that strong, independent woman.
The average American male, he doesn't put as much energy into self-improvement so that he can rise to the occasion and rise to the level of the women within his society.
Woman.
You know?
And let's be honest, most of these men that be wanting an independent woman, they don't have a pot to piss in or a fucking window to throw it out. They just
they can't really even afford to be passport bros. Because the men that actually can afford to travel and do what they need to do, they're not out here broadcasting that they're a passport boy. Yeah.
The broke black men, because it's the broke black men that are passport bros. If a man is semi-decent and is wealthy and doesn't have narcissistic personality disorder, which unfortunately is probably like 90% of black men, so the passport bros are your mediocre earners from like 50, 60,000 a year to like 200,000 a year at the most. And I know for some people they're like, oh my god, $200,000 is so much money. If you live in California, you're barely making it. You definitely don't have enough to be a full provider for yourself and another woman. Like in a place like California, you have to be like at $500,000.
Passports be stamped up because they got the bread to do it. I hate that people just always equate like a weaker man, so to speak, with that means he don't got bread. No, they be the main ones who got bread. Like they just don't get girls. Girls don't pay them no mind. They'd rather have a swagged out broke bull than to take one of them who could really, like I said, support you with
throw it out. They just want a woman that they can use, abuse, and do whatever to, and she ain't gonna question them back.
I'm adding myself. So that's all I have for you. I don't bring anything I don't have anything to bring to a table.
Bring to the table for a man. I don't bring shit. Not a damn thing. What do you mean bring what to the table? Women are not meant to bring stuff to the table. Women are naturally the table.
Coochie gonna stink sometimes. It is what it is.
Listen, if we X'd out all of the women who wear weave, makeup, BBL, any of those, one of those, there would literally be no women left for men to like.
But I said what the fuck I said. Passport bros are pathetic. Passport bros. And anybody that agrees with them, you're pathetic too.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, why these women are so incredible. So for example, men love this. I was actually in Asia you want, guys.
That is true. You know what? And we get so tired of hearing the women saying that men that travel or passport bros that are traveling, they're broke and so forth. You need money to travel. I'm sorry. For you to get an Airbnb or hotel, pay for the airfare. You got to pay for parking if you to the airport, if you're there at the airport, if you got parked there, whatever, or even transportation to get there. You need money to be there while you're there. You need money to eat and do other things, entertainment. You know what I mean? Go see events and things like that. So like, you got to have money for all that stuff. And, you know, you get tired of them just talking shit out their ass because that's just what it is. You know, they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. They're just talking shit. And at the end of the day, they're upset. They're mad. Nobody wants them. And especially with the septum ring lady that's going on there, I'm sorry. Nobody wants that one. Whoever, especially whenever you travel, that is someone like that is nowhere near our I would say our beauty standard in so many words.
I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. But the best couple in the world is a black man and a Japanese woman. Why? Because in Japan, they don't ever see black guys, and Japanese girls go feral. They're gonna be like, can I touch your hair? Wow, your hair's just dreads. I want that in my pubes. Japanese girls are known to be super, super submissive, docile, won't fight back with you. Just focus and they will clean the entire house. Most of the time, they stay quiet. Japanese girls love big lips. They're not used to seeing the big lips of the black man. So when she finally gets her eyes on that sexy little pout pucker, she's gonna put her hair up and she's gonna go, oh yeah, I want that. The black man Japanese connection is legendary. Looking for a Japanese girl? Go to Japan because you're gonna get at least 6 girlfriends.
Yo, listen to her. Oh, that's funny, man. But yo, man, let me know what you guys think about these videos. You know, another video of these women talking about, man, being upset. It is what it is. Following men to the travel destinations. No reason for women to follow men to Thailand, Colombia, you know, Dominican Republic, wherever you could think of, Mexico, you know, just so they can report back. All that stuff is lame, but this is what they do. I don't know. You don't see men running, following behind passport sis, running to Jamaica to report back, running to Italy and, you know, Nigeria, all these places just to report back, say what these women are doing or going to Dubai. We all know what's going on in Dubai, but it is what it is. This is Solo Traveler ORD. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm out.